At Apeironix, our AI-driven solutions are designed to address time-consuming and error-prone processes that have long burdened producers and account managers in the insurance industry. By integrating cutting-edge technology into your workflow, we're not just improving efficiency, we're really transforming how agencies can operate. And we're going to show you the art of the possible in using and integrating AI. Producers used to spend hours combing through lengthy policy documents, manually extracting key information for renewals or comparisons, and then process was not only labor intensive, but also prone to errors. Just imagine somebody trying to do that while multitasking. That delays critical tasks as well. So with Apeironix.ai, this challenge is all but a thing of the past. Now producers can upload a document within seconds. And the system and the AI is going to extract all the key elements of the information that you once would manually enter into your system. All that essential data is loaded. And this innovation really delivers. It's time savings. Producers are going to regain hours previously lost to that manual data entry, improving accuracy, eliminating manual errors. Critical details are captured correctly 100% of the time. Freed from tedious tasks, producers can concentrate on providing expert advice to their clients. It's really what they should be doing with the majority of their time. We call working at the top of their license. So what makes this possible is the robust foundation provided by Salesforce. Apeironix.ai builds on this powerful platform, adapting its features where we can seamlessly integrate with traditional agency management systems. Through features like an upload button that can be added next to existing tools like maybe DocuSign, we can make it easy to upload documents for policy data extraction or submission processing. Request quotes or generate proposals with just a couple of clicks. Hard to believe, but it's true, and we're going to show you. These enhancements are designed to fit naturally into your workflow, improving efficiency without disrupting established processes. The problems we solved: manual workload. By automating time-consuming tasks, we free up producers to focus on client relationships and strategic advising. Also, eliminating errors in data entry. AI ensures accuracy 100% of the time in extracted and submitted data, reducing costly mistakes. There's also slow response times. Accelerating processes like data extraction and submissions drastically improves turnaround times. Imagine getting your client or prospect quotes in the very same day or the next day versus however long it takes now, which is not that fast. Limited scalability. By increasing efficiency, producers can handle more clients without sacrificing quality of service. Yeah, they can actually take on more business and, of course, increase their commissions. Today, we're demonstrating how Apeironix.ai integrates these solutions directly into Salesforce, enabling agencies to achieve unparalleled efficiency and client satisfaction. So let's explore how these tools can elevate your operations, allowing you to focus on what truly matters: serving your clients and growing your business. So let's get started by creating a quote. The new quote for our prospective customer, Acme Development Company. First, we're going to initiate the process by selecting workers' compensation as our example. Next, we set the policy's effective date and move on to the next step, navigating to the policy quote tab. We switch to the policy quote tab. Next to the account details, we select the quote that's currently being generated, and then we're going to move to the schedules and coverages tab. As you notice, when we look at these schedules and coverage tab, it's as empty as your coffee pot on a Monday morning. No schedules, no coverages, nothing there. Diving further, we see the same emptiness with the coverages. Normally, someone will be manually entering all of this data, a tedious task that no producer wants to sign up for, especially when they should be out closing deals. So bringing the magic of Apeironix.ai, we're going to shine the spotlight on the AI itself. Here you'll see we got started already where we're uploading a 48-page workers' compensation policy document from Acme Development. The prospect provided that to us. We scanned it, got it into our system, and we now are able to upload it and let the AI do its magic. So in mere seconds, Apeironix.ai expertly trained large language model automatically fills both the opportunity and the quote. So here we're picking the carrier. We want to track that information for the future because we may want to, have some data or some comparisons on that. And we're grabbing that document. It's uploading now. You can see the progress bar and hit done. And we're going to select the supporting document that we wanted to apply to. So here we're saying update quote. And there is the quote that we're having that update. So it'll go into the right place. And so that was pretty fast, as you can see, a little bit just like abracadabra. So next we're going to be reviewing the Documents tab. Heading to the Documents tab, we see the policy, right? We just uploaded, drag and drop, voila. Your data is ready to roll. On the Automations tab, Apeironix.ai showcases the extracted policy data. You see everything there, the policy log, account log, coverage log, ratings, premium elements, and more. All this information is now primed for quoting and populating the system, eliminating the old grind of manual data entry. So then next, we're going to look at the Policy tab and examine the extracted details. Under Schedule, you'll see class rating codes, descriptions, and more. What used to take hours is done in just seconds. Revisiting the Coverages tab, we're going to find it fully populated with coverages, limits, and even state-level coverages are all now in place. Premium elements are included, and by clicking through these, you can see accurately organized details all inside of our AMS. So that dramatically reducing any chance of human error. Enjoying the data capture advantage historically captured and entering this level of detail often meant data gaps or mistakes. Now everything is consistent, accurate, and complete. The time savings are pretty eye-opening. So you can see that we got all that information there, all the different premium elements. I mean, everything populated, and you saw how fast that was. I'm just giving some more examples just to show you that all the details that would have had to been entered. Sometimes many of these details wouldn't even be entered. So really getting a lot more data, a lot more information for future use and comparison purposes. Next, we're going to, this is going to be the fun part. We're going to click Go to Market. So I'll just pause it here for a second. So in the Go to Market, another one of Apeironix.ai solutions, which is a separate language model where it's been trained to go to the different carriers' websites and actually enter all this information in on behalf of our staff. So we're going to fire off quite a few quotes here, and you're going to see. But you can see we made it easy. We put a list of all the carriers. We put the carrier logos in there, and we're going to pick from a list of carriers that we've pre-selected for this demo for the workers' comp quote that we're going to demonstrate here. Okay. So once we pick those, we hit next, and that AI-RPA technology, it's going to then visit each carrier's site to generate the quotes automatically. So no more waiting for Comparative Rater or stressing over months of long API integrations to get entered and connected to your system. Think of it as a tireless assistant that never needs a coffee break. So here we're looking at real-time quote status, and we're on the Automations tab where we watch the status of our quotes. We can see all the jobs are received, they're processing, and after a short pause, they're complete. We can hit the refresh button, and basically it's goodbye to endless waiting. You see we fired off 4 quotes, and they're already in the processing. Hit that quick little refresh arrow there. It's going to recycle and show now, look, after just a few seconds, they're all processed and they're ready to review. So we're going to review those quotes, and we're going to go into the first one, Everest. It returned detailed quote. You can see all the data there. It marked it as quoted. we're going to go into employers. We're going to see employers. They had no appetite for this account. We'll look at more details in that in a minute. And then Markel also declined for the same reason. I think we look at that one next. Yep, there's Markel looking at that one. They had no appetite as well, but still would have taken a long time for somebody to do all the data entry just to get to a decline. So we got that in seconds. And then State Fund, it said that we got a little bit of missing information there. Yep, it's saying that we're missing the Social Security number, so we can go back and get that. Then we go to the Carrier's Quote tab. In the Carrier's Quote tab, we have a concise overview. So we'll click on Everest. We see that it's quoted. We have the premium elements. We dig into that. We're going to see base rates, nets rates, premium elements, and a total premium of just a little over $26,000. So all those details are there, and nice to have it all summarized. And of course, taking it from the Carrier's website and populating our system, so no one had to mess around with any of that. The AI quickly or accurately marked it as quoted. Then we'll go into employers. You can see employers declined, clearly listed the decline reason. Quote, didn't like the class code. And the AI marked the disposition as declined successfully. And then Markel, we declined. That one was declined similarly, just like the other. Didn't like the class code. And then State Fund, we just had one item that wasn't in the initial policy or documentation, the Social Security number of the owner. So that's needed for the final quote, but that could easily be generated and log into the Carrier site to pull that information. So that AI marked it successfully as missing additional information. So next, we're going to generate a customer proposal. So finally, we generate that customer proposal with all the data in just a couple of minutes. Actually, less than a minute. We have a polished, brand-ready document that can be sent to the client for approval. What once took hours, and a lot of times in proposals, insurance agencies don't really show their work. They don't show, all the carriers that were quoted. Those that were uncompetitive, those that are competitive. Maybe there's carriers that were competitive, but maybe their coverage or exclusions or limitations had too many gaps, and your client, your client wouldn't be appropriate to have that coverage. But still showing all of that, plus the carriers that decline. So being able to show everything that you did in your complete, market analysis is super important, so the client knows that, hey, you didn't just shop one carrier, you shopped all the carriers. And so now you can demonstrate that very, very easily. So we're going to wrap up in minutes with minimal manual involvement in generating the proposal. It's almost pretty self-sufficient. So here we have the quote, and you find that it's pretty exciting to be able to pull all that information together so quickly. So Apeironix reimagines what an agency management system can be. Here we'll just keep playing that. And you see that we have Everest, all the details that were in the schedules and coverages are now brought over to the proposal. You got your class codes, the classifications, your payroll, base rate, premium by code, class code, and the net rates. And of course, the total premium and the total payroll all calculated for you. And on the next page there, it's the policy cost. And then after that, summarizing and showing all of our work. So here we have Everest listed there, which was the one that was quoted. You got the 2 declines, and then the one where it populated more information required. So you can see it's pretty fantastic to have all that information. And it took me longer to demonstrate in this demo than it actually takes to actually generate all that. I think from start to finish, it's maybe 4 minutes, 5 minutes at the most to get all that. By embracing cutting edge technology, this platform and the AI solutions that we've created. So these are products, again, that can be integrated with anyone else's agency management system. If you have Salesforce, and you have, one of the popular managed packages that manage your commercial business on Salesforce, or if you have one of the original agency management systems like Vertafore or Applied, and of course they have APIs. These solutions we've created them as a product that can be mapped to your system, so you could take advantage of the language model and do exactly what we just showed you and demonstrated on our platform in Vertafore, Applied, or obviously we showed you Salesforce, which we solved for first. Very easy to map to that as well and make these products available quickly to you and your team. You can be up and running in a matter of a week or so, and start taking advantage of the subscription services that we have available here for these products. So you're going to be able to automate workflows, free your teams to focus on higher value activities. You're going to be able to integrate seamlessly with APIs, unlocking limitless possibilities for innovation. So leverage AI-powered tools to keep your agency ahead of the curve in efficiency and client services. More than just a system, Apeironix is a transformation tool. It helps agencies optimize their most profitable activities, driving margins higher, and giving producers those. In some cases, you might have producers that are on personal lines that want to transition over to commercial lines. So instead of having a shortage of commercial lines producers in your agency, you could transition folks that have been wanting to learn commercial insurance, and this makes it a lot easier for them to digest and handle all those mundane tasks and really work on those client relationships and provide support and solutions for them so they can bring more revenue to your agency. And in a world where carriers expect agencies and agents to do more for less, they're ushering in really a self-checkout approach. Apeironix is equipping agencies to exceed those demands, maintain top-tier service while supercharging efficiency within your firm. So what are we doing and how are we getting there? Our private products are going to be launching in Q2 in 2025. And we aim to partner with MVPs. Those would be agencies that see the power of our AI solutions, including those that are already on Salesforce or those that are on the legacy systems. And if you're ready to increase efficiencies and harness technology to spur real growth, then reach out to us. By simplifying complex policy interpretations, Apeironix is going to help your team focus on what truly matters and showcasing the art of what is possible. So if you're ready to take that next step, we invite you to explore how Apeironix.ai can transform your agency. We'll talk about your goals, your challenges, and the future of your business. So if you're ready to reimagine insurance, wow your clients in the process, and make your teams a lot happier with the work they do day in and day out, reach out to us today and discover the power of Apeironix. We can't wait to impress, astonish, and help you redefine what's possible. Thank you very much.